Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Marvin again, back with some more music reactions. Welcome back to Smitty Reacts. And on this video, guess what we're doing? I'm hopping in the time machine. I'm going back to 1972 and checking out some music from Steely Dan. Now, the name of this song is called Do It Again. And believe it or not, I've heard this song before. I have. But I have not seen this performance. Now, I grew up in a time when, a lot of this stuff like Midnight Special and stuff like this was either on air but going off the air, or was already like in reruns and syndication. So I didn't get to see a lot of it, but I'm familiar with the show. It was a music platform. There were artists from all kind of genre of music could come on, perform, show their new songs and stuff like that. And it was a really awesome show because it's very eclectic. They had any kind of artists on there and stuff like that. But that said, this one, I think, was it you, G? I think G put this in there because I wanted to hear some stuff by them. And he said, yo, if you're checking this out, check out the Midnight Special performance from Steely Dan doing Do It Again. And I was like, I honestly don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen him on Midnight Special. So I'm here. I wanted to check it out. I was going to watch it anyway, but I was like, shit, I might as well throw it up on the channel and see what you guys think with me. So this is kind of special for me because I've heard the song before. So this is more of a review more than anything. But that said, I haven't heard them do it live on the Midnight Special from 1972. Definitely haven't seen it. I wasn't born in 1972, just saying. But that said, like, in the 80s and stuff like that, as a little kid growing up or whatever, I heard a Midnight Special. I've heard little things here and there, but it is what it is. So anyway, let me go ahead and start on this thing. Before I hit start, of course, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think about it. Seeing this very specific performance from Steely Dan. Let's get it. Okay. I'm gonna pause there for a moment. So I know Steely Dan is like essentially like what, two guys. They're the main producers and songwriters and stuff, and then they bring in different singers, background vocalists, things like that to kind of fill out the band. They kind of had a rotating cast of bands, if I remember right. But the one guy on keyboards I recognize. This singer guy, I don't know. Is he a part of the band? Is that another guy, or is he one of those rotating customers? It's like, oh, you know what I'm saying, or singers. Who is this guy singing? Long story short. But I was kind of curious. I'm kind of curious to see who that gentleman is. The other guy I recognize just from him and some of the interviews and stuff I've seen from them like over the years. But man, they sound good right here on stage. I'm digging the vibes. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely feeling, the way that they're handling this performance so far. It sounds good. Considering now, granted, the audio quality isn't that great because, it is what it is. But overall, it doesn't sound bad. Let me rewind just a little bit. But yeah, the guy right here on the right, like I recognize him as one of the guys that's like a core member of the band. Like I know, I can't call his name, but I know he's in there for sure. Anyway, let's go. Okay. Pause. Yo, that solo was fire. He did his thing on that solo, man. That was really good. Oh my goodness. And the way the band was just in the pocket with him, they was grooving with him so tough. He was like, he was going off. He was like, going and showing out on the show, man. Let me wind just a little bit. But yo, that was really good. Go ahead, bro. Look at him in it. Oh, it's different. Oh, we got a breakdown? Got to pause right here before we go to the breakdown. No. Now, see, this I haven't heard before. I've not heard this little breakdown here. Like that part of the song I'm familiar with or whatever. It sounds like the recording version, but they're about to do something special here for midnight. They're about to do something special for the midnight special. Let's get it. Let's go back a little bit. Okay. Oh, we going off on those. Okay. That's what's up. Yo, give it up one time for the Midnight Special and Steely Dan, man. Like, this is a thing I wish that was on existence. It exists on TV today or whatever platform or streaming platforms or whatever it is we watch shows on right now. You know, here's the weird thing about modern entertainment consumption. At best is the way you can describe it, or the best way that I can describe, where we are right now in terms of like streaming services and so forth. Like, we're at the point in history where you can literally like customize your viewing based on your streaming platforms you subscribe to, and you know there's so much content out there. Like, there's stuff like that where you're ambiguous to it. Like, there's so many different things that might be on. Like, I don't watch home and garden TV. Like, what I'm saying. Like, I just don't. As opposed to like if they had the action adventure channel, I might be more likely to do that, or Marvel TV or something like that. Or I'm watching the Avengers or, things of that nature, Spider-Man, stuff like that, but back in the day, like TV entertainment sources, the way we got stuff was so limited compared to what we have now. Like, you literally had like maybe what, three stations, maybe four, depending on your time growing up and such. And each of those stations only had limited programming. So, and you only had limited time to watch it. You only have from, say, what, 5:30 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, depending, until maybe 10:30 at night, before the TV station shut off because everybody went home. They didn't broadcast overnight, like, but that era of TV, And that era of entertainment to me was golden because like you had so many shows, but like you're more than likely to watch those shows just because you didn't have a lot of necessarily a lot of options. So I'm sure in the 70s, this was like 72, early 70s to late 70s, stuff like that. If you're watching TV, like there's only so many shows that were even available to watch, let alone in color. And like this is one of the ones that was actually doing it. So shout out to these guys for being a pioneer in that genre where they're putting out music like this, where you literally were taking groups off of the radio and putting them on TV before MTV did. In the 80s, MTV picked it up and ran with it, but shows like The Midnight Special, shows like Soul Train, Dick Clark, American Bandstand, those kind of shows. Even Ed Sullivan, back in the day before all that stuff, those kind of shows were ways to showcase talent in a way that you may not be able to do, be able to see, because obviously nobody could just go to every show, and of course you couldn't necessarily like, the record only gives you so much. You can only listen to the rich record, but you can't necessarily see the band. And shows like this kind of link that together. So at any rate, I know I'm rambling here, but I appreciate the fact that there are shows like this. And I also appreciate the fact that these shows are archived in a way where somebody like me, here it is 2022, I can go back to 1972 and watch it and appreciate it. So just from that point of view, I like it. But yo, Steely Dan doing their thing. I know too, like there's a little joke going around, and I'm gonna get up out of here after this, where they it used to be like if you wanted to test your headphones to see if they're really good or not, you put on a Steely Dan record because of the way that they produced their albums was so tight. You know what I'm saying? The way that and production value was so high at the time. Like if you didn't have really, really good headphones, you'd miss out on so much of their music. Like as far as like all the layering and the way they produce things and the instrumentation and all that stuff. So Steely Dan is a legendary name around my parts, just because, people used to play it all the time when they were like listening to records or stereo equipment and stuff around me. I thought it was kind of funny. Anyway, all right, man, I'm gonna get out of this video. I'm sorry for rambling there at the end, but I'm gonna get out of this one. So please take care of yourself. Be kind to one another. Of course, if you guys can do all that, let me know. Let me know how y'all doing below in the comments. Anyway, if you can do all that, man, I'll definitely catch you in the next video. All right? All right. Peace.